I'm doing Depth vs. Heard, entertainment, pop culture, things like that. Of course, when I can, following Marilyn Manson. This here is from the Manson Cases on Twitter. It's from December 6th. Well, the thread's from December 6th. And, there's something in here I want to talk about. It's about this letter that Marilyn Manson's lawyer, Howard King, sent to Ashley Smithline's lawyer. Now, the thing is, Ashley Smithline is also accusing Marilyn Manson, along with the rest of them, but the reason she couldn't make the deposition doesn't sit so well with me. Now, maybe some of you out there might be thinking, oh, yeah, that's a good excuse. I understand. But I'm thinking probably not, because they throw something out there that I can't recall ever hearing in my life that anyone I knew ever went through. So, real quick on Esme Bianco, the update is that there's no sanctions granted for Marilyn Manson. But as we go down the thread, we see this letter here, this email, I should say, from Manson's lawyer. So the thread covers two people, but I mostly want to talk about Smithline right now. Smithline was supposed to sit for a third-party deposition in Bianco's case. But after missing and rescheduling, her attorney, Jay Allwanger, filed the day before a deposition to no longer represent her. Wait a minute. Wanger. If I'm saying that one right, I tried. He is also Bianco's attorney. Below is an email from Manson's attorney. Okay, so Jay is representing, from what I understand, Smithline and Bianco. Manson's lawyer begins, what are the grounds she was supposed to appear 2 weeks ago for her duly subpoenaed deposition and appearance confirmed on multiple occasions by you? On the day before her appearance, you represented that she had flown to the U.S. to obtain emergency psychiatric treatment and therefore could not appear. So, whoa, wait a minute. First of all, what exactly is emergency psychiatric treatment? I mean, I could Google it. I could get some definition from the dictionary or something like that, but I'm talking about having it before a really important court date. So if it's an emergency, you've got time to get on a plane, fly to the US, I'm assuming stay at a hotel for a night or something like that, and then get this emergency treatment. Is it like going to the emergency room when you've got a physical wound that needs stitches or something, and you got to get there right away? But apparently not if you get on a plane. So, if you get my drift, I haven't heard anyone in my life ever tell me, well, my friend or I or whoever has to get emergency psychiatric treatment so I can't go to a certain place. Furthermore, if you're the person that gets emergency psychiatric treatment, well, does that mean maybe you've got some issues going on? Maybe you're not the most reliable source for what you say is the truth? Rather than forcing you to make a motion for protection at that time, we made a professional accommodation to you to continue the deposition date. You promised to nonetheless immediately complete a full document production representing that you already had the responsive documents in your possession. Apparently, that representation was not accurate as the promised production was not made. You also promised written evidence from the treating professional of Ms. Smithline's medical inability to have attended the deposition. You also failed to provide that documentation. Finally, you promised Ms. Smithline would appear for a deposition tomorrow. You have ignored multiple questions from me seeking confirmation she will appear tomorrow for her deposition. So yes, we oppose and would ask that this entire email be included as part of your motion from Howard King, Manson's lawyer. But of course, we've got some receipts. Not only do people defending Manson have their speculation, their opinion based on things going on, seems like there's receipts here. These are text messages from J. Ellwanger, the lawyer, and he seems a bit concerned about his client. And he says here, Ashley, it's not that simple. You have a federal court lawsuit pending. I'm not sure who is writing these text messages, but it doesn't sound like you. We need to speak on the phone. And this person who he thinks might not be Ashley says, "It may not sound like me because I've put up with all this for too long. Please put in writing why it is not that simple." He says, "I tried calling you. I need to speak to you on the phone to verify that your number has not been hacked. Given the past situation with your stalker and the complete change in your position after over a year of representing you, I am uncomfortable communicating with you further via text." And she just says again, the same cut and paste thing. Really weird. So sanctions, by the way, are basically a financial penalty against someone in court the judge can hand out, basically, from my understanding. So Manson won't have any sanctions opposed on him, which would be negative if he did. But the thing I gotta drive home is, think about it. Are these accusers people that seem competent, intelligent, or that they're making some stuff up and going along with something? I think that's probably what it is based on what I've seen. Of course, you let me know what you think down below. Thank you again to the Manson cases, doing a great job. And if you're not subscribed here, consider it. And if you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.